Hey guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. We are at Copenhagen today with Vueling, the Airbus A320, made by FlyTampa registration number, well it's not a number is it at all, it's just registration, Echo Charlie Lima Uniform November. Currently sat stand Delta 3, I don't know why my SOD VDGSs don't work, but at least we're not parking up here, we aren't taking off out of here. And our flight today, we're going to go over to Barcelona. I need to return this aircraft. It's been sat on the ground at Copenhagen, according to Project Fly, for like over a year, which is a long time. So I thought it'd be time to return the aircraft back to Barcelona, where it should be. I have now fully installed everything that AIG has to offer. So I've got all the airlines I can possibly think of, from Thai, Delta, as you can see, DHL. Here we go. Look, we got a load of airlines on here. Pegasus, Widerøe. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, we got that. So, oh, there's that aircraft there. So, let's go and get this aircraft over to Barcelona with some passengers and some baggage, shall we? So, I think the new update, I'm pretty sure you gotta call the mech over. Let's see if that happens. So go to brightness, turn up or turn on even, these displays. Here we go, activate GSX ground services. Did it do it? It just popped up and did nothing. It should do something other than that. Let's see if it did do something. Where is it? Additional services, request GPU. Oh, it didn't do it, and I've just activated myself. And I'm assuming when the GPU gets over here, the external power will be available. But we can get the batteries turned on like so. We can run on those for like a minute, which is fine, and we get the RSs lined up. And we can turn on the... No, we don't. No, we don't. We have to wait for external power. But we got some power initially. So that's the GPU. Let's go and get the nav light on. We got power. Is that really on? No, I guess that also needs the GPU. But it's here now anyway. So here we go. There's a little flap that opens up. And there you go. Airplane with custom battery support for jetway power unit. Alright. No, that has not shown up. Which is odd. I don't know how that's meant to work then. Maybe if I did it through this system... No, just give it some time. There we go. Boom. External power now available. Now we've got the yellow light there, which means we can turn on the right MCU. The FSLabs is just becoming amazing with the integrations of GSX. They actually have to have that. Or a jetway. You can bring over a jetway. If the jetway is a GSX jetway that has a power unit on it, then that works too. But we've got the ground power unit because that's not a GSX jetway. But that works so well. I love it. It's awesome. Right, so Atsu FMGC. That's made me really happy. That's awesome. FMGC in at 1. And Vueling 1871, that's our flight number, that is good, so we can go and request that, and we should get a response. Departure being Copenhagen, destination Barcelona, and estimated time en route, 2.5 hours, good. RFP data, we're going to instantly load this up, clear that off, and wait for it to have a little start, send, and we got the fuel. I know, it's a bit of a cheat, but I don't want to wait for fueling to happen, because that takes a long time. I guess in the real world I would load on catering if an aircraft's been sat here for so long, but we're just pretending that we're doing an instant return, so catering should be fine. So just click board now and request that, and then we'll go through what's going on this side. Boarding requested. 167. I updated P3D. I need to update my HTML, because now look, it's rubbish. It's grey, it's not orange. Disgusting. So, bring the jetway over. Right. 360 is our initial cruise altitude. We'll be climbing up to 370 once we hit the waypoint Dust, which I'm guessing is Dusseldorf. It's basically when you start flying south. So we go up to an odd altitude then. So initially 360 and then 370. I don't know about the cost index of Vueling. I can't find it anywhere. So I've just done with the bog standard 20. Let's go and request the wind. And we can double click and plot fuel into here. Right, don't need the DCUs on today, but they're nice to have, so we'll get them on. And I believe, did I forget? I think I've forgotten to install my cabin texture pack, which I have done that, because I updated the FSLabs, or reinstalled it even, I don't know what I did, but my cabin texture pack, or VC texture pack is not installed, so it looks all not as good as the cabin pack that you can get from Facebook, which I typically link down in the comments when people ask for it. Right. On this side, on this ND, we're going to get the airport data, 20 nautical miles, VOR's on, and the current QNH, we'll go and get that in a moment. This can go on to constraints, VOR's 10 nautical miles. So, to get the weather, we'll do the weather Renatus, click the METAR, and that will give us our departure weather, which the current QNH is all I care about right now, is 1019er, like so. That's cross-checked, triple-checked. So, also METAR, doesn't really mean anything, but right, the real stuff. 200 degrees at 5 knots, visibility is wonderful, broken 2,100 and 9,200 feet for the clouds. Temperature's freezing, no, it's not freezing actually, it is above freezing point, so we not need a de-ice. It's actually 3 degrees with a dew point of -1, QNH1019. So that is perfect, that's all good. And temporarily we're getting some broken clouds at 1,200, but looking outside, we seem to be alright.
Please place your large
Okay. So, yeah, look, you can tell that I'm not using texture pack because some of these textures are, I can't remember what they're called, mip-mapped, so they get blurry the further you go away. It's just a way of texturing. It's called mip-mapping. It's really annoying, but it's a thing, and I don't like it. And I need to install a texture pack, but I don't want to restart the sim, so I'm stuck with it. VHF1 on this side, and then we're going to get into phone, cabin, PA stuff, lock the door, turn down the PA. Right, this PA system, a lot of people ask, how do you get the PA system in the flight sim? And sadly, it is not an add-on or plug-in, it is a feature for this aircraft, which is the FSLabs A320 family. So that means, when I say family, I mean A319, 320 and 321, and soon to be the sharklets of those aircrafts. Yeah, so this is a feature, not a plug-in, so it only works with this aircraft, and simply to listen to the PA, you just push this knob, and there you go. And that's the volume control, which actually does control the volumes, believe it or not. So that's the PA system. You can also install some custom cabin packs from the FSLabs forums if you want to. Right, that's that done. Departure for today, we're taking the Nexon 1 Charlie departure. This will be coming out of the runway 22s, typically 22 right, I'm assuming. But initial climb, that's what I want to go for, is 7,000 feet. Like that. Let's go read out the company messages. So we got a message, it's a random message, it's just rubbish. Here we go. Estimated takeoff weight is going to be 71.4 tons. It could be wrong, because it is only estimated or preliminary. We could get some extra passengers or extra cargo, but we'll see once we get the final sheet. With our final zero fuel weight. That's within max, the estimated anyway, so that's fine. We've got a lot of people on board today. Obviously it's not COVID regulations or COVID situation. in the flight sim world, but whatever. That can go to arm in the emergency lights to get the oxygen, the cruise flight, and the packs on. The fuel pumps can actually go into auto because we got the fuel on board, so that means we get the seatbelt signs on too. Like that. Sounds like we've got some baggage arriving. Yeah, nice. I love that GPU thing. It's annoying how it didn't work initially when I clicked that at the very beginning of the video, but it did bring up the menu, but it didn't click GPU for some reason, which it should do. Which is really cool, because now you get GPUs with your beautiful screenshots of the aircraft. And when you load in, when you used to load in even with the FSLabs before this update, it would automatically have the external power connected, but there's no visualization of it. But obviously now GSX has been updated to show one and have an L value. It's like this is a value that the FSLabs uses in conjunction with the GSX add-on, which then means if GSX is connected to aircraft, use this value and state it is on, I don't know, random coding this, and then the aircraft, the FSLabs says if it is on, then excellent power is available. It's really simple to code. And I don't understand why other developers are doing what FSLabs are doing, literally just making GSX fully compatible. Actually, I am wrong. There is another developer that I know that has done pretty this much detail. That's the Aerosoft, Aerosoft EBA series. Very detailed, very fluent with GSX, as the FSLabs is. I don't know if they updated it for the GPU to work with it, but FSLabs has, and that's amazing. I love FlyTampa, amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, it looks like the boarding of the cargo is finished up. Let's go and get the APU powered up, so must switch on. And that looks like it's coming alive, so click start, and then that will really come alive. This is waiting for it to properly get ready to set up the engine. Yes, believe it or not, the APU is an engine, if you don't know. It's a very small engine though. It's just an engine so it can power the aircraft without using a GPU. And it doesn't run at an idle power, it just runs at 100%, which is why the APU gets very loud when it's running. Let's go and clear off that GPS primary. That means we've got the RSs are lined up now, which is good. You can see how far away from the runway we are. Interesting. Let's go to flight plan and make sure departure is 22 right and XN1 Charlie, which it is. It's going to go through the flight plan. I know there's no flight levels yet, it's because we haven't fit out in at 2 page, but I'm going to make sure there's no discontinuities, which there aren't, by the looks of it. There is one actually, but that's fine because we go from to the star via Vispa to Barcelona. There we go, flap open, available even. 100%, so the APU is now loud. This means we go to APU bleed on, external power can go off and we're fine. We can click the mech button to get rid of the C, because sometimes it gets in the way of buttons. Hopefully GSX dismiss GPU. It did it this time, it clicked dismiss GPU by itself. And here we go, lovely. We have the truck coming over to take the GPU away. This is awesome. I'm not too sure why the lady's hair just then led through the glass. I don't know if you saw it. Like that, there you go. What? Very weird. Yeah, the hair seems to be as a layering issue. It's poking through, it shouldn't do that. There we go, it's the cable disconnected. And the GPU's gone, and on pushback that should close. This is also really detailed. The textures are high definition, you can't click anything. It's pretty detailed. Amazing. FlyTampa are the most amazing aircraft developer out there. I just can't believe what they've done. It's just outstanding. People say that the price is expensive for the aircraft, but trust me, it is expensive, yes. But when you fly it loads, wow, it's amazing. Right, boarding is complete. So the jetway, not the jetway, the cabin door should close once we get our final load sheet from the dispatcher, and then we'll get our pushback on the way. We can request a pushback once the cabin door is closed. Once again, another GSX feature. You just not double tap, you just tap the interphone button like that, but I don't think it's going to pop up because the cabin door isn't closed. Let's see. Right, but because 0 fuel weight is now on, the boarding's finished, we've got a 0 fuel weight, which is 61.3, which gives us a performance request, a gross weight. It says estimated, but it's just real. Estimated takeoff weight is 71.4, which is, I mean, it's just smoothed off 0.3 tons of fuel, which might be correct when we get to the runway, so we'll leave it as is. TOGA no, config 1. We should be able to take off config 1, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's enter in all the digits to right. Intersections, yes. Anti-ice, no, not needed. It's almost to be anti-ice requirement, but it's not just yet. Wet, it is not. Packs off, no. We'll click send on that. And queued, sent. All the doors closed, so we can click interphone VHF1 like so. Now the pushback. There you go. Menu pops up. Yes, I do want to request. No, I don't. Oh, I clicked yes. That was the bad thing to do, or not the bad thing to do. That was a bad thing to do. I mean, there's no harm in doing it. It just takes extra time. And we should have the final load sheet here. We do. Yeah, I've got an extra 4 passengers. How awesome. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. So our CG should be 31.1. So we're looking at trim roughly 0.5 down, I would say, is when we get our performance back. Yeah, I requested de-icing by accident. There's no harm in doing that because I guess it's kind of a nice feature to show de-icing. I mean, if it rains, it's 3 degrees, and it could get colder because it's. I know it is the morning, so we'll get warmer from now on. I know it is the afternoon. My bad. I can't tell the time. Yeah, so we'll get colder. So I guess the de-icing would be a good idea. I'm not so sure why the jetway gets stored like that. I was pretty sure it's meant to be in the X mark there. X marks the spot. Right, I'm going to skip the video. I'm going to get the de-icing underway, because it just takes forever. Okay, de-icing's just finished, and another feature of the FSLabs is linked with GSX is when it gets de-iced. It's de-icing fluid left in the aircraft. So yeah, I chose fluid type 1 and 50% on the concentration. I wasn't too sure which fluid type would be best, not for de-ice but for anti-ice. Obviously the aircraft isn't iced up yet, so we would have got an anti-ice, not a de-ice treatment.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start.
But I've turned off the packs because I can't remember what the exact what's the word I'm looking for? SOPs for de-icing treatment with the air. Pretty sure the packs turn off because there's fluid that can get through the packs and into the aircraft, which you don't want. So I turned it off, the packs for now.
We are ready for pushback.
But the bleed's on, so the engine's going to start up, which is nice. Which is not nice, it's just what we need. Oh, no smoke needs to be on, big light needs to be on. And it's going to wait for pushback to get ready. So performance. Looks like we do full length, which is all we need actually, because the full length is just the shortest taxi, so that's good. 157, 157, 158. Flap 1 down 0.6. Almost what I calculated, 0.5, but whatever. 63 for the flex temp. I don't know what the pushback is going to do because we're kind of on a curve here. So what I'm going to do is push back to like so. Like that on that blue line there.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed.
It's saying two things at once. Hello, we'll release spark brake.
Commencing push.
Right, that gets flight plan page, that's going to the performance page. Clever the GPS primary now. Set the timer. And, oh no, I just said it was the afternoon. It is not the afternoon, it is the morning. It is the afternoon in terms of recording, therefore the weather's in the afternoon. The sim time is in the morning. Right, so, APB's on. Oh, that's the wrong thing, luckily that didn't change anything there. Start the ignition. Engine number 2. Got cabin? I can't speak today. Custom cabin pack. This is a custom cabin pack for the Vueling airline. It sounds a bit quiet for a GSX, of course it is. Annoying enough. There you go. Couldn't hear it over. GSX. Don't know why that De-Icing truck stayed there and the other one just went. Is it a top-up once engines are started? I don't know. But that's kind of cool, it stays there. What would be cool would be an update from Prepared themselves. Actually, let me start from the beginning of the story, let's say. So, in Prepared, when you have an AFCAD being an airport layout, BGL scenery file.
Hola, te damos la bienvenida a Vueling.
Loud. I did not realise that was going to come. Engine number 2 started up, let's go start number 1. So, an AFCAD, it's an airport layout, so it tells the sim where the taxiways are, where the parking spaces are, and GSX reads the parking spaces. But at some airports, I think Copenhagen is one of them, there are de-icing spots. Yes, there are de-icing places, but they're not parking positions, they're just de-icing positions. And I wonder if Prepared can get an update. Well, I wish even Prepared can get an update where you can specify de-icing positions, which GSX could read as a de-icing position, then you can go and get de-iced in a random area instead of at your parking spot, which typically in the real world you do get de-iced at your parking spots, but sometimes you get de-iced somewhere else. Right, engine number 1 seems to be starting up pretty nicely. I'm asking way too much in this video, I'm pretty sure. For many different things. But yeah, once the engine started up, we will go and turn off the APU. Just switch over the electrics there. Available. Waiting for M2 to ungray, which it is about to. There we go. Normal. Right, APU bleed off, master switch off, flight control check. So, full left, full right. I don't know what I'm listening to right now. All the way down, all the way up. Oh, just said Vueling, awesome. Rudder full left, rudder full right. It's ended yet. 0.6 down on the trim. That's good. Flap 1, ground spoilers armed. Max auto brake. Oh, it started again. Turn off. Right. Ooh. I've reset my, I reinstalled FSLabs, so I need to go to options, controls, rudder pedals, sticky on the button, so that means this button stays down when I want to steer. Park brake released. Should be able to taxi and idle, which we can. Taxi light on, turn offs on. Yeah, I don't know how long the packs stay on for. Off, even. Do I know how my rudder pedal's connected? I do. That's not turning that. Did I change a setting in here? Rudder pedals. Nose wheel steering. No, I don't have that installed. Okay, I figured it out. It's because my seat selection was captain and not first officer. Of course, that is the thing that messes it up, but it's fine now. Nothing to worry about. Back to Perth on there. Right, spoilers. I'm not on them. I thought I did. Okay, spoilers armed. Takeoff config. Normal. Cool. There we go. Takeoff config's all good. And there's an SCS ACR going to the runway, I guess. I hope not somewhere else. So on our taxi, we're going to go straight out, and then actually I'm going to see where I'm meant to be going. Yeah, we'll probably be following this dude. We're going to go straight up and then turn right. We need to find a taxiway named Bravo, and that'll take us to the runway. But we'll follow this SCS for now. Or not. You know what? I'm going to be very cheeky. And I'm going to take a right turn. See if I can overtake him. Oh, yes. I just realised. Are those aircraft taxiing down from Bravo from their departure? I might have to taxi up Delta. Yeah. Actually, no. Because they're coming down from Delta. Yeah, let's get Bravo. We'll keep the Bravo. There shouldn't be any aircraft taxiing or taking off on the runway we're going to be crossing, which is runway 30 and 12. Just about to see the sign popping in. We'll cross that runway. We'll just make a double check though. Just can't always just assume. Yeah, we're fine. So across this runway, we seem to be head on with a KLM by the looks of things. And those aircraft there, taxiing on the right, there's an SCS CRJ or ERJ, I can't tell from here. They seem to be lining up for the runway that we'll be departing on. But they're going to be a waste of space, therefore they will get a cheeky deletion, is that correctly, from me. Right, taxi in. I don't know if we're going to delete that KLM there. And then, here we go. We can let that guy take off. We've got this dude can delete. And then there's an SAS, which was delete too. If I click delete. Oh, I did. No, I didn't. There we go. Now the runway's clear for us. Alright, I forgot to turn off the strobe. The runway is completely clear. How amazing. The perks of flight simulation. Evil laugh. Right, that wasn't an evil laugh, but because landing lights can go on, nose take off, strobe on, and we've got the packs on now. Hopefully that. Oh, I shouldn't put the packs on that quickly, but too late now. But look, you can see the brake. You can see the brake tire marks on the AI. Interesting. TGAS to TRA auto weather radar predict wind shear on weather number 1. And here we go. Line up. Everything's ready to go. We just need to get the steering off. So we get rudder control. Set TOGA. Or flex. So, nose down, 50% to begin with. Make sure everything's open and stable. Let's start the timer here. I realised I turned off the PA and I can't turn it back on. There we go. Man flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust, blue. Let's get ourselves into the centre of the runway here. Okay, right, we'll do that. 80 knots. 100 central. approaching our V-speeds. V1, rotate, V2. Very close V-speeds. Alright. Positive climb. Gear can come up. Let's turn on the PA. Gears up. No lights. So that's fine. This underground spoilers as well. Why is there a line over there? I don't know what's going on. Quick word of advice. Make sure you know your route before you depart when the iris is aligned, because otherwise you would know about weird things going on like that. Yeah, right, so the departure was, for some reason, the waypoints, they were the correct waypoints, they were just placed in different areas of, no they weren't, I can't remember what the waypoints were now. They just completely messed up. Going up north. No, we don't want to do that at all. But we have now done a lovely direct standard pressure. 5,000 feet, so standard. Done a lovely direct to the waypoint Dusseldorf, which at Dusseldorf we will be at 360, but we'll step up to 370. Lovely view. 10,000 feet with lights off. Yeah, really annoying about the routing there. Should have checked it. It's my fault. Got a bit excited with GSX. That's my excuse. But yeah, 10,000 feet, got the lights off, and I'll bring you into the cinematics for today's Vueling A320 flight. So sat here, it's just kind of sad I don't have the custom VC textures from I think his name is also Hugo. Hugo, I don't pronounce his surname. I say Bitcho, but you'll get a bit triggered if you say it like that. But yes, custom texture pack from this other guy called Hugo for the VC. It's very nice. It's amazing actually. But I haven't installed. I reinstalled the FSLabs and I forgot to install it, which is sad. Right. 9,000 feet, so 1,000 to 10,000. One to go. Just got a nice wing view here from the back. Got the sun in the view, sun reflecting on the water, clouds everywhere. I think enhanced atmospherics is actually pretty good in 5.1 hotfix 1. Addons guy's got a lot of integration with it now. So maybe I'll do some test flights with it turned on. See how things look. There's still that bug though, where it like shows up in the corners of the screen, the jagged edges. Which is annoying. Oh, 10,000 feet, and the lights, and the nose lights can go off. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the departure. Silly me for about the routing. Hopefully that's the only mess up today. I'll see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics. Ciao. guys, welcome back into the descent. I have figured out the problem to the weird routing that we had on departure. As I said multiple times actually in the departure section of the video, I reinstalled the FlyTampa. So if I go to MCD menu in FMGC, it takes me to this page, and if we read here, our AIRAC database cycle is 1801, meaning we have real world airways nav data from back in 2018, of January of that year, in 2018, almost 3 years old. Yeah. So, that screwed up our routing initially, and has also screwed up our arrival. So, if we go to flight plan, we're still landing 25 left. That's normal. Oh yeah, it's here. So, we're doing the BSBA 1 kilo arrival, which is that back then, but now it would be called the Bismuth 1 Zulu. Got that in the end. A bit weird. I forgot to do that. I forgot many things actually in this video, which is rather strange for me. But nevertheless, it's in there. It's basically the same arrival. We're not on VATSIM, so there hasn't been much trouble. But yeah, 25 left for arrival. If I go to the weather menu, press the meta. Let's give it some time. And the winds are 110 at 2 knots, so we would do a 07 arrival typically, but the winds are only 2 knots, so 25 would be a quicker arrival. So in the real world, they'll definitely bring you in runway 25 for sure. So that's what we've done. That's what we selected. That's all good. QNH is 1022. Yeah, so we've got this data. Let's go and put it into our approach page here. I don't know why by default those MCDs are tiny on the screen. But right, 1022, 15 degrees, 110, 2 knots. Minimums for 27 left, 25 left, sorry, my bad. I think of Heathrow with 27 left. 25 left minimums for our aircraft type is 208 feet. Okay. And transition altitude is flight level even is 6,000 feet, which is actually set in the FCU there. We're set to 1022. So 10,000 feet, lights will be on. The seatbelt signs are already on, which is fine. And we had a nice smooth cruise. No turbulence at all. Clouds look nice. The clouds no longer look horrendous from prepared 5.1 without a hotfix. Now hotfix 1 has come out. The clouds look a lot better than they did. Oh, there's some AI, and that's a rare sight. What is it? I can't tell. It's one of these three. Well, actually, it's kind of just above us, so I would assume it's this one, which is a Vueling off to, I don't know what airport that is. It's an A320. I don't know what airport that is. LIMF. I will know once I search it on Google. It is Torino, Italy. Anyway. That is that. Oh, a load more just spawned in. Beautiful. Still loads more. Nice. Right. Back inside. Oh, 10,000. And the lights can go on. Zoom in these displays. I'm actually going to reduce this down to 2,000 feet. We should be on the ILS by then. Put that system on as well, so as we come into range of that, we can see where we are. Whereabouts with the ILS. Looks like at this VOR, what's this VOR? Kalila, Charlie and Lima Echo. Needs to be above 7,000 feet, which is nice. I love above altitude restrictions because they get shoot low and slow, which is always nice. so till we should be at on the ILS by then. Good. That's what I like. So, yeah, we should have one left turn, and then after this left turn we should have one more turn for us to be lined up with the runway. For those of you wondering why I'm landing on the left runway, sorry, I didn't explain this earlier, rather than the right runway being a typical landing runway. Well, the real world did it, so I thought I would land on 25 left too. Simple. But I did taxi all the way to the other side of the airport, of the terminal even, but I wonder if it has access to the whole terminal. What terminal is it? It's the one that points out. Is it just one terminal? I believe so. Yeah, it's just terminal 1. But it's the sticky outy bitty. Which is all that matters. Yeah. So we're landing. I'm now deciding if we should land 25 right, because that will give us a way shorter taxi. It's never too late to change. Let's not do what the real one did. Let's go and take a little bit of a transition. I'm looking for the one that says the transition in CLE. There we go. Direct to the waypoint after. Boom. There we go. That's good. Easy. Let's bring that in back. There we go. So 6,000 feet, QNH 1022. Okay, we're almost there. Missed approach wise, climb runway heading. No, that's 25 left still. 1 second. I've got my chart for 25 right. Yeah, climb and runway heading at 5 nautical miles from from the VOR BCN. Let's go and enter that in. Put it into VOR 2. So 116.7 / BCN. That's a D. BC. B. Oh, I didn't even do a decimal. Wow. I should probably see what I'm typing. Do you really touch typing in Airbus? I don't think so. BCN. There we go. We're not in range of it yet. Let's go and put the QNH 1022. There we go, now we're in range. 22 nautical miles. We should have been in range ages ago, and maybe it's just calibrating. But yeah, 22 nautical miles. Once we are reading 5 nautical miles, if we're doing a missed approach, then we'll do a left turn to heading 242 up to 3,000. 3,000 feet, that is. But I doubt we need to do a missed approach. I never do a missed approach in full flight videos because I'm so good. Let's not slow down too much. Let's keep it to 30 knots. Nice. And the BCA VOR is now coming into play. So 20 nautical miles out from the airport, not bad. Nice ground scenery down there, looks awesome. I haven't installed the Orbx city scene. I forgot. Again, I forgot something else. Am I this stupid? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to install city scene Barcelona. How annoying is that? How annoying. I just need to remember things these days. Once it's installed, I remember to activate it because I've got my fancy program to let me know to activate it when I go to airports like that. But, hey ho. We are below the glide slope, so I'm going to go into VS mode and we're going to slow down our VS. It's about 800. I'm going to slow down to 210 knots. So that'll just help us out with the deceleration stage. And I'll hit in localizer. Capture the localizer when possible. But we're not far off the glide slope. It's within 1 dot, so It's fine. I mean, actually, without city scene, it looks rather nice. There's the airport over there. We're using the Aerosoft one, by the way. Not Latin VFR and not Justin. That's the other one. Aerosoft is the best one, in my opinion. I could be wrong. The other two sceneries could have updated their scenery, and it could be way better. Way better than the Aerosoft, but I don't know. Let's go 600 feet per minute now. Oh, let's dim down. Let's turn that up. Let's get the nose down and lights on before I forget. And looks like a flat one. And the spoilers can be armed and low auto brake. So. Cool. There's 12 nautical miles. Let's go down to 180 knots. There's the local lines that hit the approach. And we'll just dumb this down to 300 feet per minute. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. It's not Norman, but it's okay. I think it's set the cabin already. Let's go back to the performance page. Approach is active. Good. I have runway in sight. It's good. Just waiting for the local, the glide slope even to pop through. Let's head in and say hello. There we go. 3,000 feet. That's selected. All the lights are on. Christmas tree is activated. Actually, well, that's not really Christmas tree. This is Christmas tree. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Right. At 6 miles till this waypoint, this VY even, BCA, so let's just read 6 nautical miles. I'll push in the speed bug, which will get us to a fun approach speed of flat 2. 2,500. Check. Is that boat moving? It looks like it. And that one. I have never seen boats move in this sim. Unless they're not moving, this is just an illusion of the water. No, they are definitely moving, surely. That must be part of the scenery. There's no way that's a default P3D ship.
2,000.
It's too detailed. 2,000. Check. Let's go. Approach speed. We're already at idle, so I don't know if we're really going to be able to slow down and then bring down the gear, so let's go and do that. Here comes the landing gear. Select it down. And landing gear, we have... Imagine that, they didn't go to 3 greens then. We've got 3 greens, good. And that's all closed up, nice. Okay. That's a lot better. Config 3. And selected. We'll go config 4 once we get a bit slower. There we go, config 4. That's that wing view. Beautiful. Yeah, in city scene Barcelona, all of this looks amazing with all the ship docks. And I made a video about it actually. We're going to see the amazing detail of city scene Barcelona. Right, let's go and disconnect the autopilot. Autopilot is off, disconnected my controls. Let's pitch down a bit to get back on that glide slope. Launch brake has been kicked out, good. We've got 3 whites, 1 red. Actually, it looks like it's 2 reds, 2 whites now. Yeah, it is. The taxiway makes it look like one red. Snoring.
500.
500 check.
400.
Check. I feel the urge to cough, but
300. 100 above.
bit bad timing.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Guide on the
Retard.
throttle.
10.
Hold the
5.
pitch. Hold the pitch. Hold the pitch. Down. Beautiful. Auto reverse. Or min reverse even. Decel. Spoilers are up. Beautiful. Manual braking. Forward idle. Manual vacate left on Romeo 6. Hello, we're doing some TOGA drift there. Let's calm this down a bit, shall we? Headlight disconnect on, lights off, strobe off, APU, get that started up. And T-gas to standby, weather radar off, and flaps clear up, spoilers clear up. Flight time 2 hours and 31 minutes, a bit quicker than we expected. Good. So that's it, so we can go off. We'll take the next left even, tack, or whatever I was about to say, and we'll take it's a really weird bug right now, P3D, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's not GSX. No, I know it's not GSX. Because when I select SOD, it gives me the same menu. Look at this. It brings up GSX position by surface. It may be GSX, I could be wrong. It may be GSX this time. But that menu sticks up. And I don't know why. Some flights it's like that. Oh, and it does it every time I switch views now. Because they're absolute memes. That's annoying. It's really weird. Even restarting GSX doesn't do anything because it's the P3D menu that's crashed. Hopefully they can fix that HTML. APU, did I click start? Yes I did, sorry. Avail does mean running. So APU bleed, go on. I'm looking for stand 228, so that's 226, the next one's 228. No ground services again. It's really annoying. It's such a shame. It is what it is for now though. I mean, the main part of the flight sim is flying the plane and not making sure the baggage gets off the virtual aircraft. I think these safe gates work. I don't know. Yeah, they're not sewed, they're just sticking. It's based on your camera position, which suck so bad. Text light off and runway turn off. And I'm going to use the outside view because that is not trustworthy at all. Safety 10. That's a bit harsh braking there. You know, above the scenery there. It's half the zero is missing. There we go. Now just say stop. Maybe it would be correct. Right, park brake set. Engines 1, 2, shut down. Seatbelt hands off. And peak light off. So, let's go to menu options, external controls, and deboarding requested. It managed to do it without using the menu because it's not me. Unless it hasn't been able to do it because it needed me to select. Absolutely amazing. A jetway won't be able to come over though. I'm pretty sure. Because it's probably that menu that just popped up there was requesting a jetway. And by default it doesn't request a jetway, so rip. Still the power on. APU off. And no, we didn't have to do that. Special way down there then. Could have got the GPU. Right. There we go. Let's go and actually stop the block time on 2 hours and 44 minutes. Let's go to ATC. Turn. In it. There we go. Landing pilots Hugo. For those wondering, landing vertical speed or landing rate was minus 180 feet per minute. That's literally my average landing rate. My average is 183. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Right, send it off. That's sent. There we go. Beautiful. Well, it's annoying about GSX in the last moment. I mean, actually, yeah, it almost worked. It's just a jet way. Little bug with P3D, I guess. But other than that, everything was perfect. Actually, no, not other. Definitely not other than that. We're running a 3-year-old Airac. Other than that as well, everything seemed to go smoothly. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.